I was scared to tell anyone that I had anxiety. I was
Good morning.
Hey guys, welcome to the look at throwback.
Yeah.
Throwback vlog opening.
That is a throwback.
Yeah. So by the title of the vlog, we need to talk about anxiety today.
Yeah.
This is one of the questions that we get quite a bit because I've been open to you all about anxiety. So before we get started, I just want to let you know that this is a personal account. This does not come from my background as a psychologist. Anything that I give you is not advice for you to follow. This is me. This is my personal, this is our family's personal account and what we do. So please do not read into any of this as any kind of treatment or advice or something for you to follow. If you feel like doing stuff that I do, that's fine, but again, no, it's from a personal account. So this is what anxiety looks like. Right here. This is what panic attacks look like. This is it. I'm a normal human being who has a really good life. I mean, I would think, you know, I think I have a great life.
I think you do.
But every once in a while, I will start to feel anxiety, which will either turn into a panic attack or it will be squashed. Now, I've been really lucky. I've been doing great. I rarely have an episode.
Right.
And when I do, it's usually in the middle of the night. And guess what happened last night? Ta-da! Anxiety episode that went too far. So, with that being said, I wanted to give you an account, and Cari will have lots to say too. But we just wanted to let you know what we did, and it's going to be an unedited video, so there might be some pauses, so just bear with us. But judging by the amount of emails we receive, I think this is actually an important topic anyway that we've never really talked about.
I think it is too. Yeah.
So this is us in the morning after an episode, which I will call it. Yeah.
Look how pretty I am.
You look great, and I'm very thankful to have you.
Aww. I love you, honey.
So, I felt fine yesterday. I know that I'm full of stress right now. My face was breaking out, then the cats licked it. I have some deadlines at school already, and we're 2 weeks in. I have a new internship that's pretty... It's pretty rigorous, but I do love it. And I, you know, of course have the vlog with my internet family. All of these aspects that we're talking about are not just a part of my life, they're also a part of my wife's life.
Yeah.
Because we're a unit, we're a team. And when she has stress or when she feels a heightened level of anxiety, I tend to, you know, take on more of her.
Yeah.
You know, more of her, I don't know what you want to call it. I take on more of her stress as well. You know, whether it's sympathy.
You kind of feed off of it.
Oh, yeah. And I know that you probably feed off mine.
Oh, yeah, I do.
So, I knew yesterday I was feeling some anxiety because I had to go to school an extra day. We have a lot of things that we need to get done around the house. We have the t-shirt orders that we picked up. We are struggling with deciding whether or not we put up the Love is Louder shirt again, because we told everyone it was going to be, you know, pretty much not really a limited edition, but it was more of like a once in a while thing. And there's so many people that want one, and it's such a powerful message. And I started to think, well, what if all the people, you know, who bought one are upset because we're offering it again? I mean, you never know.
Right.
You know, and then can we offer it now when we still haven't mailed out every single order because it's just us, like we do it here? So all these things started to build last night. So I knew that I needed to calm down. We ordered some pizza, and I let Cari know I was feeling a little anxiety, you know, just to let her know, because to me, I will tell you, 100% to me, my anxiety was so debilitating because I was afraid to talk about it. I was scared to tell you, to tell anyone that I had anxiety. I was
It's okay, honey.
I was embarrassed.
It's all right.
I was embarrassed that it took my life over and I couldn't talk to anyone about it. And it really took my life over.
Oh, would you get through it?
No. It just takes a lot out of me, you know? I just feel like I don't even know what to do right now because I'm so drained.
It's okay.
I just don't like when this happens. And I don't like when it changes my outlook and just changes how I feel for like 24 hours, you know?
Yeah. I know it's exhausting, but...
So, anyway, things were building, but I seemed to be able to kind of grasp my feelings. Or so I thought. I went to bed last night, and Cari was actually still playing Xbox with some of our online friends, and of course, Eye Candy, or Rachel, whichever you like to call her. She plays at her house, so we just talk and stuff. And I started to fall asleep, which was the best thing for me. So with that being said, for me and my panic attacks and my anxiety, the best thing for me is to try and just control my breathing and get to sleep. So I knew that was happening, and Cari kind of knew that was happening too.
Yeah.
And I went to sleep while she was still playing. In fact, I think I fell asleep with the headset on.
You did.
Because we were able, it's a story within a story, but I can sign into her Xbox as well.
Yeah.
And just listen in the party chat. So I woke up probably around 2:30 in the morning, and Cari was asleep. And I was just soaking wet with sweat. Just soaked. And I thought to myself, oh my gosh, we have so much to do today. And I knew it. Like, I knew immediately that I was already panicked. And my anxiety had turned into a panic attack. So because Cari and I have a good relationship, I immediately woke her up, because it's okay. Before, I wouldn't wake her up, and I would sit there for however long and try to talk myself down. And I woke her up, and I woke her up not abruptly, by the way, because that's horrible. But I kind of woke her up, and it's so like comforting to know that she's not mad at me when I wake her up, because she too would rather me wake her up. Because for me, I have like 2 levels of a panic attack. I have a panic attack that I'm having that I feel like if I wake Cari up in time, I will be able to get my breathing under control and I will be able to calm down. Or I will have a full-blown panic attack, or as Cari likes to call it, what do you call it? Did you say World War III or something?
Maybe. I don't remember.
I can't remember. She coined it one night, but basically everything just pretty much gets out of control, and sometimes I even end up standing up and like walking around and like just losing it. So we only had basically the small one, so the acute, I guess you would say. And so before we finish here with this, like, how do you feel when you wake up knowing that I'm...
So before, like, you never used to tell me that you were feeling some anxiety. So when I would wake up in the middle, then I'd be like, what the heck is going on? Like, I don't understand. Like, everything seemed fine. But now that we've been together so long, I can kind of tell when she's feeling a little anxiety. And it also helps that she's like, I'm feeling a little anxious. So it helps me to be more understanding. Which is something that was hard for me in the beginning, because I was just like, get over it.
Yeah.
You know? So it's helped me, like, recognize those symptoms in you, like, those different cues, I guess I could say. And it's helped me to be more understanding with you.
Well, and what you said just now is very, very important, and it's probably important to a lot of folks out there, is before you understood anxiety or panic attacks, which are two different things, you didn't understand why I had them, and you were like, just, why aren't you getting over this?
Right.
You know, you can breathe, you're fine. Why are you doing this right now? This makes no sense.
Yeah.
You know, and now I love and I embrace the fact that you understand that this is a real thing that millions and millions of people all over the world suffer from. But we're so afraid to talk about it. And people don't realize how important mental health is.
Right.
It should not be stigmatized. It is important. It is real. And this is a personal account. Again, I feel like I have to have this disclaimer everywhere, but I know it's real. You know why I know it's real? Because I have it. Cari even has heightened levels of anxiety sometimes.
Oh, yeah.
Thankfully, I don't think that you've ever had a full-blown panic attack. You feel like you have the strength of two men and a baby all at once. You can run through a wall like the Kool-Aid man. I can climb trees. You should see me when I have a panic attack. I'm walking up and down stairs like it's my job. But before that, hell no. I'm trying to get up that stair and I'm like, okay, I'm tired. You know, I mean, when you have a panic attack, you're not thinking of anything else but whatever is going on in your head, and you can't concentrate. But that's the key. The key is finding something to concentrate on for me. And it just seems to, like, take everything that's literally the tornado around you and you find one thing. And last night my one thing was Cari, and it was baby Rue. Because for some reason, Cari and I say this all the time, we feel like Rue is our little therapy cat.
Oh yeah.
Whenever we have a discussion, because
a discussion.
Yeah, I mean, we like to really, if we get into like a heated discussion or disagree about something that we, you know, both feel very passionate about, Rue will come in and sit on the end of the bed for a minute and be like, what you doing? And then if she notices that the talking is going on for more than, you know, a few minutes, she will come right up in between us, and it kind of makes us giggle.
Yeah.
You know, so Rue is kind of really our reality check cat.
Yeah.
But anyway, last night for me was waking up Cari and Rue, like, coming up and sitting on my lap and then on my chest. And I was able to start focusing on the fact that Cari was just there, not even really doing anything, but being awake and being present. Because for me, a panic attack, I feel like I can't breathe and I'm going to die. And if Cari does anything throughout that time, like say, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay, I start focusing on her, you know, hand patting me, and I'm like, please stop. Why are you patting me? I can't stand it. So she knows to just let me know that she's there. Even if she picks up her phone for a second, I still know that she's awake.
Yeah.
You know, so last night I was able to sit there for a minute, and for me, if I can just concentrate on something other than my breathing for like even 30 seconds, I know that that may seem like a lifetime to some in the middle of panic attacks, but if I can focus on that, I'm okay. You know, I can calm it down.
So I think it's important for you guys to know that, like, I think you're kind of saying it, but you didn't say it directly, that your anxiety can sometimes take different forms.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like, sometimes you feel really helpless, like you can't breathe and you just like crumble, right? But sometimes you feel like there's electricity going through your body and you just want to Hulk smash everything.
Oh yeah.
You know?
That's a good analogy.
Yeah. It's just, it can take on different forms depending on, you know, just the time.
Side note, speaking of Hulk smash, I still haven't been able to find an original pair of Hulk smash gloves. If anybody has any laying around that they don't want, please let me know. I will gladly even buy them. I look at garage sales all the time. It's a very good analogy for my panic attacks, and it kind of helped me to think that I do have the Hulk smash gloves on. And then I look at them and I'm like, boy, you're silly. This is really how you feel? You really want to go through that wall right now? You can't do that. You know, so I know this like about myself. So since I don't have the gloves, I do a pretty good job of imagining that I have them. But that's what it takes for me. That's what it takes for me to calm down, for me to come around. And it's been working so far. So for those of you who suffer from panic attacks and you want to talk about it, we have a great number of people who will comment, they will answer questions, they will give you support. I mean, we are so lucky to have
all of you campers.
Yeah. I mean, I gotta tell you, we got, you know, YouTube people, we got Twitter folks. I mean, they have your back, people. You know, they know that Cari and I can't get to everybody, and it's amazing to have this great group of people, you know, we refer to as our ambassadors quite a bit, you know. So with that being said, Cari and I feel that it's a little important to take a day off. We haven't had one in a while. We've had vlogs up every single day for a while, so we are officially going to take today off. We have a today, as in I'm putting this video up in 2 hours. So this is actually filmed the morning of. Everything that we filmed yesterday, we can't even use because this is more important. This takes trump over everything. This trumps everything is what I mean. This takes trump. I didn't mean that.
This takes precedence.
Precedence, yes. So we have a wedding to go to. Our friend who cuts my hair, it's Janie's wedding today. So we're going to do that. And while we did not plan on filming at the wedding anyway, we, you know, have plenty of time before the wedding and after to put up a vlog. But we're going to take a day off, so we will not have a vlog up for Sunday morning. Hopefully we will have one up for Monday. We really don't want to take off 2 days, but we hope you guys understand, and it's just necessary for us right now because I am still feeling a little bit of anxiety. You know, there's a lot of stuff going on. I mean, I could sit here and talk about what I think it is, but I feel like that would change the direction of the vlog. You know, because there's so many things going on. I don't even know what to pinpoint it to. That's the hard thing about being, you know, a psychologist, is that you have an idea of these 5, 6 different things that are going on, but which one is it? You know? So, but yeah. So thank you for listening, and if you need help with anything, you know, don't feel like you can't reach out, because we have a great community of campers behind us, and I do, and that's why I trust you guys. And it's important to show what anxiety looks like, because it can be in anyone. Anything else?
I don't think so.
All right, guys. Well, for those of you who are new to the vlog, this isn't really a normal vlog, although we do like to talk a lot about different issues, so sometimes they are like one shot like this. But I am Tiff.
I'm Cari.
And normally we like to have fun, but overarching, we like to be real. This is a real situation in our family right now, and it's important to share it with you all. So we would love for you to come back if you're new, and if not, we understand. Maybe we'll come around in your videos later. Maybe. But other than that, guys, any comments or questions, please put them down below, and I guess we'll catch you on the flippity. I love you.
I love you.